as you get a look at the NFC playoff picture and the Rams right there, your division leader in the West, currently the 4 seed. That's a pretty top-heavy conference right there with 3 2-loss teams and the Eagles sitting there at 8-1 coming off the bye. Let's not forget about them, even though they didn't play on Sunday.
And to clear up a couple of things, the Vikings do care about the standings, and Case Keenum, I believe, will start.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up, Mike. But look, as you look at those division leaders, which would be crazy because it would be 4 new division winners from last year, which is not something we often see in the league, that kind of turnover. But they all have pretty darn good offenses. So, guys, I got to ask you then, and Steve, why don't you lead us off here? Which offense here in the NFC among these division leaders is most dangerous?
It's so tough between the Rams and the Saints because they're so similar. They can run the ball. The Rams do it with 1 running back. The Saints do it with 2. They can hit the chunk plays when they have to. Very creative play callers. But I'm going with the Rams. And look, what we saw yesterday, and we heard players talk about this in the locker room, Mike Silver, they faced some adversity for the first time in a while. I mean, they've just been lining up and scoring points like a video game recently. Jadeveon Clowney and the Houston Texans gave them a run for their money, trying to score points in the first half. And then once they opened it up, they got their confidence. They're a physical football team, and they've got about 7 or 8 different players who can make plays. So I got with the Rams. They're just averaging 33 points a game. That guy right there, Todd Gurley's a difference maker.
That's hard to argue.
They're a lot of fun to watch. I go back to Mike Holmgren, Bill Belichick, and Sean Payton. What'd they teach me? Who has the best offensive line and who has the best quarterback? And that's the Saints. I think when you look at Armstead and Pete and Unger and Ramczyk and Warford, and then you look at number 9. So when you have a gotta-have-it moment, the run game's not going. Todd Gurley's getting stuffed. We had a point where we're going to take, golf in that situation versus a dominant defense of the Vikings. Or do you want Breeze in that dominant moment versus the dominant defense of the Vikings? And so I look at O-line play.
Well, we saw that in week 1, I think. It didn't work out so well for the Saints. But, it's changed since then.
A lot's changed, A lot's changed, that defensively specifically. But at the end of the day, I'm going to ride with the quarterback. I'm going to ride with the O-line play of the New Orleans Saints and how they're going right now.
And when Sean Payton gets in a play-calling rhythm, I just feel like he gets in a zone that is not unlike Drew Brees as a player. He just he does a lot of great things as a head coach, and I like all of them. But when he calls plays at the level he can, it's special. So I would err on the side of the Saints, but the Rams are really good, and the Eagles are really good offensively.
But Sean McVay calling plays. I mean, he's now look. Sean Payton is the Svengali. I mean, he's the man. But what we're seeing out of Sean McVay,
it's special.
It's really incredible, some of the stuff when you see it unfold.
He's a rock star.
Guys, can we give the wideouts some love over here? How about what Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs have been to this Minnesota Vikings offense?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
12 catches combined, 244 yards, a couple of touchdowns. I mean,
Pat Shurmur doing a nice job dialing it up in Minnesota.
No doubt about it. And whoever is playing quarterback back there, what they've done without their starting quarterback, without their starting running back, pretty impressive there in Minnesota.
I would have loved to see what this team could have been.